Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Belmont Park here on Wednesday. It is May the 17th, 2017. Gonna look at race number 2 from Belmont, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. The second race from Belmont is an allowance optional claimer per $77,000. It's for fillies, 3-year-olds who never won $10,000 on the main claim starter, or state-bred allowance race which never won 2 races, or claim price of $80,000. Field of 7 horses, including a 1A, going the distance of ground of 1,700 meters, or 1 mile and 1/16th on the inner turf course. I show the diagram, gives me a second to look down at my notes, so just bear with me. Mile 16th here. My top pick in this one, I like the number 1A, Wind Tartare. I'm going to go 1A 643, 1A 643 in the superfecta, but my top pick, number 1A, Wind Tartare, 6-5. Jose Ortiz is on this Chad Brown 3-year-old filly out of Air Chief Marshall, who's at a Danhill Dancer. This horse is bred in France and is making her North American debut. First start with Lasix also, but most recently this horse has started October the 5th in Toulouse in France. 7 furlongs on a good to soft ground and just a basic allowance race. This horse finished third by 2 1/4 lengths that day and was with the leaders early on, but kind of hit the wall in the stretch run. The closers kind of overtook this horse that day. It wasn't her day to win, but this horse has the perfect running style for the inner turf course at Belmont. You know, you want to be closer to the pace, and this horse will be probably on the pace today. And if this horse could set some easy fractions, I think he could go away with it. Start before a corral on December 3rd in France. 1 mile, just a basic listed stakes for $72,000. The Prix Estalon de la Covia stakes. This horse finished second by length, and you know, he was leading most of the race and just got caught right before the wire. He almost went all the way with it, but it was just a disappointing beat. But it was an improvement off his start before. That came at La Teste Debout on August the 18th, a mile in the Prix Isabelle Demar stakes, just basically listed allowance race actually. This horse didn't finish that day. He lost the rider mid-race, and you know, it just wasn't his day to win. You know, one of his best races last year, and his only victory came in the Prix d'Arbrischen stakes, the maiden stakes with La Teste Debout back in July. He won by 1.5 lengths with champion jockey Pierre-Charles Boudreau up that day, and you know, had the lead and took off easy. Had a great acceleration. It was all around great race. I think he should do well. You know, like I said, he has the perfect running style for the inner turf at Belmont, being closer to the pace. So to recount my bets for the second from Belmont, I'm going to go with the 1A, Wind Tartare. He'll be a single in the multi-race wager for me. I'll go 1A 643 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everyone.